All right, welcome back, Geometry. We're continuing on with the Semester 2 final exam review. This video, we are doing numbers 8 through 14, so buckle up. We're in for a wild ride. We want to find the value of the trigonometric ratio and simplify it. So we want to find the tangent of C. Whoops, there we go. So if we want to find the tangent of C, remember the tangent function is opposite over adjacent. So my opposite angle, or my opposite side is 40, my adjacent angle is 30. Now, why am I choosing the 30 over the 50? Because the 50 is the hypotenuse. We don't want to use the hypotenuse. So 40 over 30, that reduces simply to 4 over 3. So that's the value of the tangent of C. Number 9, find the missing side, again using trig. We want to round to the nearest tenth this time. So they give us a side and they give us some information. Here's how I'm going to go about this. They give me that angle. I'm going to use that angle. Specifically, I'm going to use the tangent function. So tangent of 46 degrees is equal to, once again, opposite over adjacent. My opposite is 18. So 18, my adjacent is x. Where do we go from here? I want to multiply each side by x. So we have x times the tangent of 46 degrees is equal to 18. Now I divide each side by the tangent of 46. Why did I write a 4 there? Excuse me. That's not supposed to be a 4. That's supposed to be a t. Tangent of 46. There we go. Tangent of 46. There we go. Those cancel on the left. So x is equal to 18 divided by the tangent of 46. Now, we are rounding to the nearest tenth, so go ahead and find the tangent of 46 and divide 18 by that. And you should get somewhere in the ballpark of 17.4. So that's what x is, 17.4. Number 10, using trig, we want to find the measure of the indicated angle. Here I've got a hypotenuse and I've got a side. Relative to the angle in question, that's our adjacent angle. So that tells me I want to use cosine. So cosine is, once again, adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 56 over 60. Reduce that, please. It's going to make life a whole lot easier. So our cosine of our angle is 14 over 15. So maybe I'll write that down here. Cosine of x is 14 over 15. That's not good enough. We need to know what x is. To find that, we actually have to take the inverse cosine of 14 over 15. Use a calculator for that. And you should get, rounded to the nearest degree, 21 degrees. Number 11, find the area. If you don't remember what the area of a trapezoid is, I'm going to go ahead and write the formula here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, just so I can have some better handwriting. So, area is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times whatever the height is. So area is base 1 is 3.3. Base 2 is 8.3. Add them up, divide by 2. Multiply that whole thing by the height, which is 3.9. So do all of that algebra, just plug it into your calculator. Area is 11.6 divided by 2 times 3.9. And you will get somewhere in the ballpark of 22.62 feet squared. Don't forget your units. I kind of bled into my room for number 12 here. That's okay. Number 12. It's a triangle. Area formula for a triangle. 1/2 base times height. So we have 1/2 times the base, which is 6, times the height, 3.3. Whoa, what in the world happened there? Hello, I want my eraser. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. That was kind of weird, wasn't it? So 3.3. There we go. Use a calculator, plug that all in. You'll see that the area is 9.9 yards squared. Number 13, we have a circle. Area formula for a circle. Pi r squared. A is my radius, which is 8 squared, times pi. Here's where I helped you out a little bit on the key if you took a look at that. I'm going to give you two answers. One is in terms of pi. The other one I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth. I'm going to do in terms of pi first. 8 squared is 64. And that's all you do. You're leaving pi as the symbol. You don't do anything with it. So 64 pi yards squared. We call that in terms of pi. You leave the symbol in the answer. That's why it's called in terms of pi. Rounded to the nearest hundredth, you use your calculator's value for pi. And you'll get somewhere around 201.06 yards squared. That is rounded to nearest hundredth. Hundredth. So that's both of those answers. I think on the answer key uploaded to this document, it is in terms of pi. But I gave you both in case there was a little confusion on which one means or which one they may be asking for on your final. And we will specify which one, don't worry. Okay, number 14, find the area of the regular polygon. We want to round our answer to the nearest tenth. So the area of a regular polygon is 1/2 AP. Whoops. No, that's fine. I can roll with that. A is the apothem, which is the distance between the center of the polygon and the base edge at a 90-degree angle. So that's 10.2 in this case. And P represents the perimeter. In this case, it's 8.4. We have an octagon, so that's times 8. So 8.4 times 8 is 67.2. I did it again. You guys can tell that's a 2, hopefully. So plug everything into your formula. So you have 10.2 times 67.2, and you'll get 342.7. Here we don't have any units to worry about. So that's rounded to the nearest tenth. And that'll do it for video number 2. If you've got further questions, let one of us know. Otherwise, stay tuned for the last 2 videos. We'll see you soon.